Hey guys, how's it going? So today's texture pack is called the Mamba Craft for Minecraft 1.5.2. Now this texture pack is supposed to bring in a medieval and a RPG based kind of texture pack into your Minecraft experience. Now I actually do find medieval texture packs to be very fascinating and very enjoyable, especially when you're trying to do a little survival series with yourself and not really record it, but you're having, just fun. So anyways, I tried out this texture pack on a couple other worlds and even on the SCMON server. It looks great actually. Looks great. So let's go ahead and start off with a review. So the sun isn't changed. The sun hasn't changed is what I mean. Here's the wooden fence and the wooden gate. The grass and dirt terrain looks amazing. Here's a dragon egg and here's the end stone. Now let's go ahead and look at the end because this is the end portal. So let's go ahead and check out the end. I mean, obviously it was the end portal. Why did I just say that? That's retarded. So right here is the obsidian. So let's go over here and fly on the little floating end, end stone island thingy. So right here is the end. So Enderman hasn't changed, and neither has the Ender Dragon. Only the obsidian and the end stone has been changed. As for the beacons and the little ray that does, it hasn't been changed either. So let's go ahead and check out the overworld. So right here is the iron bars or the iron fence, whichever you want to call it and whatever purpose you have for using it. Next we have the cobblestone, the stone, the diamond, the gold, the iron, the coal, the lapis, and the redstone. Now I did get a little bit confused with the iron because it is a little bit redder than a normal kind of thing was. I was about to call it redstone when I was going along with the lines, even though I have it perfectly lined up to memorize it, to have it mesmerized. So next we have the bedrock and then the blocks, the other kind of blocks. Then we have the moss stone. So like I said, it's supposed to bring in a medieval kind of sense into your Minecraft experience, and it's doing an amazing job so far. It's very rare when I come across like medieval texture packs that actually keep that whole nice little like essence of a medieval kind of style. That whole, I don't know, I can't really explain what it's supposed to be, but right here is the mycelium. As you notice, it does look like a corrupted grass block, which is perfect because that's what it's supposed to be. Then here's the TNT, and then right here is the jack-o'-lantern. Next we have the snow blocks and nether bricks and melon, and let's go ahead and continue. So right here, what I'm standing next to is the nether rack. Right here is the pumpkins, like if they were being harvested, as you can clearly see with the root coming from the sides. Next we have the nether fence and the wheat. So for some reason the nether portal hasn't, it's just a flat blue. At first I thought it was the portal animation and the portal particles, but when I switched it back on, for some reason it still continued to stay blue. I even restarted Minecraft and tried to look at it, but for some reason that's what came out. So hopefully you guys won't have that little bug, or maybe that's what the texture pack creator intended to do. But let's just continue ahead and go inside the nether. So let's just let it load for a little bit because it usually does that when it's a 32x32 texture pack. So here we are, it's loaded, and now let's continue. So right here are the zombie pigmen. It does look like a little bit of detail, that or it's been a while since I looked at a regular mob. And as for lava and fire animations, they have been left the same. I don't seem to see the gas in the farther distance either, but this is pretty much the nether. It's very dim, so you guys might have to brighten up your settings or something, or might have to carry like a torch or something. That's what I'm assuming, because it is a little bit dim, it's a little dark, but it seems like kind of fill in that whole medieval, like, you're going into a dungeon, it's the nether, it's supposed to be dark and dim, and it's supposed to not have you completely losing it inside here. So yeah, so I mean, I personally love this texture pack for those specific reasons. So let's go ahead and check out the overworld again. So like I said, texture pack is extremely smooth. I don't know if you guys notice any frame issues along the video, but if you do, I apologize. But while I'm recording, I don't expect the video recording to actually get all the frames per second on the spot. But when I'm not using the recorder, to show you guys a video, it seems to be going very smooth for me. So I'm already showing you guys the trees, the birch, spruce, regular, and the jungle, and even their wooden blocks themselves have a lot of differences. And as for the water looks to be a little bit more of a, not tainted, but it doesn't look fresh to drink or safe to swim in the water. You don't want to come out looking like a damn mutant, but maybe you do. Put on a turtle shell, you'll be like the teenage mute. Okay, I'm not gonna sing it, but you already know what I mean. So again, let's just continue on. The redstone is funny because it is supposed to be a red candle from what I'm looking at. Then we have the glowstone, then the furnace, and then the enchantment table. Next we have the mostly used anvil, the partly used anvil, and then the freshly new anvil. Then we have the jungle plank and the jungle wood block. Next we have the emerald block, the emerald ore, and the emerald design in the middle. Then we have the ender chest, which seems to be just left alone. I was hoping it would have been detailed differently to fit the setting of this texture pack. And then the chisel block right there. The chisel block looks more metallic rather than a block, but that's still good. So Font-wise, it hasn't been changed, but GUI has been changed, as you can clearly see from the whole little background right there. And I will show you guys again. The GUI has been changed, as you can see from the bottom. And let's continue. Next, we have the Nether quartz ores, or the blocks, you know, the quartz block, pillar, you know, that good stuff, chiseled. Block of redstone looks amazing. The hopper, the dropper, and even the activator rail. Next, we have the snow panes all around the gravel. And now let's check out the items inside the picture frames. So as you can see, some of them have been changed, and I apologize if I'm going a little bit quickly in the video. It's just, I don't know, I feel like you guys should probably start looking at the video more than hearing my voice, because I don't know what to talk about. I know I tend to be a lot, well, not actually, you know what, I tend to be repetitive, extremely repetitive in most of my reviews, and I apologize for that. It's not that I don't have any bigger vocabulary words, it's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's art, it's just an artistic feel. So right here is the cobblestone wall, the moss stone wall, or maybe I'll just talk about my day. So this one time at Fat Camp, no, I'm just kidding. Then we have the skeleton, the creeper, the Steve skin, and then the zombie. So the mobs, you can clearly see, have not been changed, but the beacon has. The beacon looks very interesting because it's supposed to be, looks like a kind of like you ever seen those like shows, like, what am I thinking of, like the Wizard of Oz and like the Oz and all that stuff, you know, just pretty much like the little potion thingy, like the little mirror, I don't know, I forgot the word. God damn, I can't believe I forgot the word. But these are the wolves. The wolves look to be a little bit different. As for the villagers, they look to be the same, but I'm not going to bother with them. Then here's the mushrooms with the mushrooms design on top that seems to be very different. And then here's the chickens that just look like the little feather details seem to stand out more. As for the pigs do look a little bit darker, like if they've been in the mud all day. They need a shower. Someone needs to go give them a bath, because I'm not going to wash them. And then right here are the sheep, and then the cows. Moo. And then here are some flowers on the left and right side. The same thing with the torches on the left and right side, and redstone torches at the very end. Next we have the lighter color wool, and then we have the darker color wool. And here's the ladders. So let's continue. Yeah, so how's your day going? Let's go. And then we have the slabs, and then the stairs. Then we have the flowing water, which is a little strange. Oh, it's swamp water. Okay, that's why. The water has not been changed. I think what I confused it as is because my texture pack world, or the location that I picked, is actually in a swamp biome. So that's why it looks the way it does. But the water is actually kept the same. My mistake. My mistake. So right here is the minecart and the boat. The minecart looks to be the only thing different from the detail wise. And then here's the sky. Wait, wasn't it just like a block or something? It looks circular right now. And then right there we have the cactus. You know what? I need to check that. Let me just set time 0. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Time set 0. There we go. Yeah, but look, it was a block, and then over here it was like a circular. I guess there's some difference there. And then right here we have is the wooden pressure plates, and then the glowstone again on the left and right side. Levers also on the left and right side, and the trapdoors right below me. Yeah. And then the stone pressure plates on top of the moss stone. The left door is the iron door, and the right door is the wooden door. The iron door does give it a feel where you're about to enter like a dungeon or a boss battle, and then the right door seems like you're just about to enter like a, you know, just a regular civilian house, or probably into a warlock's den or something. Shout out to the warlocks in World of Warcraft. And then right here we have the spider webs, the lava again in the fire animation, and the nether rack. Then we have the redstone wiring. We have a different picture this time because it looks like a little chicken or a little chick. Lily pads and mushrooms again. And then next, more rails, sticky piston on the right side, and regular piston on the left. The only difference is the sticky piston seems to have a little stain in the center, as you can clearly see from the little borders of the blocks. I wish you guys can see me point, but actually, you know what, I'm just press F1. As you can see from this little part right here, this little section right here, it looks like it's, you know, just died out. Not died, but you know, it's like somebody just went in there and smudged it with something. And as you can see, the piston does not have that. And then right here is the glass panes covering the lava, and then more picture frames up here. What happened to this one? And again, more picture frames. And chunk errors. But here is the bed. The bed looks like it's going to be stable and comfy, so you can go ahead and jump around on it like what's that one song? Like 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed or something? I forgot. And the cake is extremely light. I'm not too sure what it is. It's not a cake, it looks like a chest. Or one of those like a shoe box. I'm not gonna eat that. The cake is a lie. Cake doesn't exist. So then we have the bookshelves again, and then the brewing stand, enchantment table, and the cauldron is actually a barrel with water. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a barrel. And then here are the note blocks, and then here are the music blocks. The chest has also been changed and looks very cool. It looks like a reward chest actually. And then right here are the items. They look to be a little bit more bolded out, a little bit more in the sense that, you know, like it stands out a bit more. I don't know why I was trying to think of something else. You guys can clearly see it yourselves. And then here are the items, and here are the rest of the items. And then let's continue looking at this one. So the only thing that I have to see is the clock and the compass. For some reason it doesn't seem to appear for me, but I am using Optifine. I'm not too sure if that's an issue. I don't think it is, but I am using Optifine. In all my reviews and every video I've ever done Minecraft related, I am using Optifine. Just a heads up for you guys. My laptop cannot handle Minecraft the way it does, and having Optifine gives me at least 5 to probably 15 extra frames per second. So you can see how bad it was for me when I used to play this game back when I didn't use it for Optifine. That was before I started recording videos. And right here we have the light sensor, and then the heavy sensor, and then the daylight sensor. Yeah! So before I end off this review, I'm going to show you guys the diamond armor and the diamond sword, diamond pickaxe, because it does seem to be different. So let's go ahead and check it out. I don't think the diamond armor has been changed, but it does appear to be a little bit more detailed than usual. So I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, just give it a shot. Why not? There's no harm in trying it out. And yep, I was right. It didn't change, which is fine. It probably will change because it is a medieval texture pack, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll stay the same and maybe it won't. So let's go ahead and check out the first person point of view of the diamond sword. It looks like a long sword rather than a bolded out diamond sword, but it's still pretty cool. Like I said, it's a medieval sense, I mean medieval essence of the whole texture pack. We just stand over here so the sky and all that stuff looks normal. So this is pretty much how it looks. This is how it is. And this is how it looks like, you know, from the third person point of view, from the front person point of view. And next we have is the diamond pickaxe, which looks very detailed and cartoon-like, which I honestly love. I'm a huge fan when it comes to texture packs, when it comes out trying to look like a cartoon base, and this one works for me. I love this texture pack. So here it is again in the third person point of view. Look at that thing. It looks massive. It's like, you guys have an obsidian? Pfft, no problem. I'm gonna break this with just 2 hits. Bow, bow, bow. Ah! Ah! My hat! So anyways, you guys, hopefully you do enjoy this review, and hopefully you do enjoy this texture pack. Thank you guys again so much for the support. It truly does mean a lot to me, and you guys have no idea how it really does mean a lot to me, because this really does help my days become a little bit, you know, just less boring, less sucky, especially when I read your guys' response, your comments, your suggestions, when I see the likes, the favorites, and the views, of course, and even just looking at my subscriber base, how they grow. It's just, it's honestly a huge accomplishment when it comes to the sense that besides school, besides, you know, all that stuff that we're told to do, things like this that I love doing and enjoy doing, it makes me honestly happy. I'm a huge fan of art. That's why I prefer to do texture packs rather than mods. I'm not saying that I wouldn't never review a mod, it's just I love art when it comes to that. I do have something very quick that I wanted to announce, is that I will be doing a somewhat of a time lapse, but a small little instructions on how to stencil out something small, like something small. So hopefully I'll be able to record that this week, and you guys will be able to see that. Since you guys have already seen my face, it's no point of making a video, and some of you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, anyways, you guys, thank you so much for the support. Again, it truly does mean a lot. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great week. So yeah, just be safe, you guys, have fun, have a good month, and yeah, catch you guys later.